Hi, I'm Amber Slatoski, the Wednesday TA. I'm here to discuss with you today modeling. No, not that kind of modeling, this kind. Ecological models are representations of some aspect or aspects of ecosystem function. For example, here is a conceptual model of population. Additions to population are in the form of birth. Decreases in population are the result of death. The arrows here show these relationships. Also shown here is a mathematical model of population at a given point in time. There are many types of models, such as those listed here, which you can read about at your leisure. Models help organize concepts and relate them to one another. They are used to gain insights when field testing is impossible due to large timescales, large spatial scales, species we don't want to harm, or if there's a lot of missing data. Models are used to simplify very complex systems and allow for the use of computers to calculate complex interactions. They also give us the ability to isolate factors in an ecosystem for investigation. It is important to consider several things about models, but I want to draw your attention to the fact that a model is only as good as the data it was built on. In particular, I would like you to think back to your statistical analysis lab when considering this point. Models are useful to determine management strategies and policies for organisms and natural resources. You get to play with a model called the Silver Springs model for practice, if you so desire. This is a compartment model from a paper by Odom from 1967. This compartment model is called that because it tracks energy flow into and out of compartments, simulating a food chain. This does not include these flows at an individual organism level, but at trophic levels. Here is the model. The trophic levels are pointed out on this slide. For example, X5 represents decomposers. This is what the model looks like in Excel. The inputs to this system occur when the sun provides energy to plants in X1 and where humans provide bread to herbivores in X2. Here are the respiration outputs from all these compartments. Guidelines for exploring this model are posted on the website, as well as in an Excel file that contains the model that I showed a couple of slides ago. It is also necessary for this week's lab to be able to write a discussion and conclusions section. Here is the rubric for the discussion section. First, it is important to interpret the results in the context of the study. Then you use more primary literature sources to explain the significance of your results in a broader context. You also use this section to explain unexpected outcomes and identify possible explanations for your results. Finally, this section identifies further research questions or hypotheses that are the next logical step based on your results.